do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl's got everything.
In the podcast. Oh no.
I was fucking crying. I kept rewinding it, and you go,
Oh no.
I kept fucking rewinding it.
I did watch that part a couple of times.
That was so funny.
Oh no. Oh, let's do True Off My Chest. Right,
Okay.
let me, hold on. I'm crying already. It's made me
I haven't
cry.
even started
again.
yet,
It
Theo.
was so funny. Mine aren't funny tonight. Mine are proper like messed up. Like messed up though. Oh, just before we what's occurring? The second podcast, most popular one, Slutty Confessions, has got loads and loads of downloads. Loads. I feel like they are our number one sellers.
Okay.
People are pervs. They
Yeah.
like it.
Dirty bitches.
So do I a little bit, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Mhm.
Hold on. I've got to tuck my things behind my ears. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host, Ellie.
And I'm your host, Emily, and today on our 100th podcast, we are looking at True Off Our Chest.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
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 You started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was mine. I always get frightened when I open that they've taken them. One,
You've
two,
taken them.
They've taken them from me. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Love that. Love that for me. It's quite long, my first one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7,
7,
8, 9,
8.
10.
I've got 8.
Of course you do.
Well, oh no, hang on, I've got 9.
Of True Off My Chest or Bridezilla?
No, I've got 8.
Okay. You only need 3.
I know, but chances are I might have picked up.
Can you
your ones.
imagine Reddit full?
Yeah, you now have to pay £2.50 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, I've touched something. Carry on.
Right. True Off My Chest. My son killed his ex-girlfriend.
What the fuck?
It wasn't me. I've got no ex-girlfriends. Content warning, violence and death. This is a throwaway account.
In case someone finds me.
I almost looked it up. I should have looked it up because the details are very specific. Anyway,
Specific.
Pacific.
No, that's the ocean.
Certificate.
Specific.
So, what is it?
Suspicious.
Pacific.
No, that's the ocean.
Certificate.
Suspicious. I can't say it now.
I have to ask Google before I start.
Suspicious. Oh, fucking hell, what's the word? I just said it.
Stop! I'm on your bed.
I just said it. The
Pacific.
No. Specific.
No.
Specific.
You're wrong.
No.
Right.
Specific.
Shut up! Hold on.
Specific.
I want to ask. Stop. Pacific.
Is an ocean.
The Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Specific. Specific. Fuck's sake.
Pacific?
No.
Specific.
Specific.
Pacific. I can't do it. Same as I say length. I don't know why I say length instead of length, but I say length. Alright?
Yeah.
Right. My son killed his ex-girlfriend. Content warning, violence and death. This is a throwaway account with different details to not expose my family because there are articles of this out and I want to keep privacy because it includes my entire family who did nothing wrong. It's been 5 years today and I still can't believe this. I am so ashamed of being this person's father. Having him will always be the biggest regret and mistake. 6 years ago, he got into a relationship with his classmate who was also the daughter of my best friend. Her dad and I were childhood best friends. They were both 15 years old. They didn't last a while, maybe 2 months, and then they broke up like kids do. The next year, around this time, she went missing. We live in a small village of around 2,500 people. We all went out to look for her all week long with no success. A few kids ended up finding her body inside of a body bag on their way to school, dumped in a dumpster. She was naked with multiple stab wounds all over her, and she was covered in blood. They found the knife dumped with my son's fingerprints were all over it. I had absolutely no idea about any of it because he came home at around 9 p.m. in clean clothes, and he even helped me search for her. He confessed to everything as soon as he was faced with the evidence, and they prosecuted him as an adult, and he got 25 years in prison. And I don't feel bad for him at all. I never visit him. After the last time I saw him, when they gave him his sentence to prison at the courthouse, which happened just 2 months later, because he immediately confessed to everything. Ever since then, our entire community has shunned us. My friends spit in my face in front of my entire village, and he'd have me killed if people didn't intervene. I'm assuming he means he tried to have him killed, but people intervened. And I didn't and couldn't even blame him for it, because I have 2 daughters and I get it completely. I publicly disowned him, and so did our entire family, but the guilt and shame was just too much. I lost all my friends, and I didn't have the heart to show my face in the village anymore. So a couple of months later, we sold our house and we moved to a completely different county and different country and continent where we didn't know anybody. I lived in the village my entire life. All my family and friends were there. It was one of the hardest things that I have ever had to do, but it was good for me and my family. I hate my son for what he did to that poor little girl, and I hate him for destroying our family entire life. And I hate him for making one of my very best friends go through the worst pain a father could ever experience. Every single year on this day, I feel it all over again, like it's just happened, and I feel like absolute shit. He deserves every single minute he gets in prison, and if it were me, I would never let him out. He deserves to rot in there. Okay, that was deep, that one.
Fucking hell.
I know. You know, these were just popping up on my screen, sending me notifications. They chose me. What can I say? Okay.
Oh, how fucking awful.
Yeah.
How fucking awful. Like, not only the pain of it being your son doing it, but the pain of it being practically your brother, your best friend.
Child.
Child, yeah. Like, so
Do
many
you have
people-
sympathy for him?
What, the kid?
No.
The dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because not only has he lost his child, I know he said he's disowned him, but he's lost his child has gone to prison.
Yeah.
He's lost his best friend.
Yeah.
He's lost his best friend's
It's
child,
like they
which was
both
probably,
died that day.
Yeah. Like the whole family
Is
has-
ruined.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You know, I see this a lot. I see, you know, because I love true crime. I see a lot that people take it out on the family.
I hate that happens.
Sometimes I can understand it, depending on the circumstances of the family. Like, sometimes I get it. You know, they say monsters are made, or are they, you know what I mean? We go through this, or, you know, born that way or raised that way. And sometimes they were normal, and then shit happens. But in cases like this, it's not his fault.
I don't feel like it doesn't sound like his fault. I
Doesn't
know we don't
feel-
know
we
any
don't.
real background to
Yeah.
it, and like whether that child has been through any sort of traumas that have brought him to that place of he couldn't cope with
Yeah.
rejection or whatever. But
Top comment. Wow, that was sad to read. I'm so sorry. Did he have any remorse or show any empathy or emotion? OP, he was crying, but because of the sentence. That's really sad. Means he only does care for himself. Excuse me. I am so sorry for you all. File a restraining order for all of you guys, so that way he does get released, he can never get in touch. I'm living in a different continent altogether. He doesn't know where, and I'm planning to keep it that way. I mean, it goes on. Opie does.
Quite literally up and left the
Yeah.
country.
What I didn't like is listen. I get that you had to pack up your life and move, but your pain is nothing compared to their pain, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
So
when you're under attack for something you didn't do,
Yes.
and it's years down the line and you're
Yeah.
still under attack.
this is what I'm saying. We don't know the full picture. It sounds like the boy's a sociopath, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's giving sociopath with no remorse, no feelings. Yeah, I killed her and what, like, kind of attitude. But if I don't know the full story, which is why I'm actually gutted I didn't look it up. I think I'd moved on to my, like, reading my other shit, but I should have looked it up because I bet there's more than we think there is. I think it's sad though.
It's really sad. Like, so many people are hurting in this.
Yeah.
Which is really, really shit.
The whole thing is devastating, but I have to, probably for the dad and the family of that girl, it would have been hard to see them all the time. They did the right thing by moving.
Yeah.
It's, you
Yeah.
know, for the family
Like,
who lost their
all
daughter.
round.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
And that family would have not only lost their daughter, but they would have lost their close family friends too.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking shit.
Yeah. A heavy one to start with, but like I say, it chose me. Along with the other ones.
Yay.
Wait till my next one.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, go on.
Okay, I've been seeing my former best friend's soon to be ex-husband for a year.
Okay, love that for you.
So it's been what are we calling this bit?
Confession.
No, and it says confession, but you know when it has a little thingy where it says confession or positive or
It's been declared. They've made their decision.
Yeah, we'll do.
They've
it's
done their
declared.
ruling.
As a confession.
Yeah. Is it Pacific?
It's not specific.
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 You'll pick it.
Okay, go on.
Can I start?
Yeah.
My best friend's husband asked me to eat lunch with him about a year ago, and I thought something serious had happened because he never contacted me privately, even though we've always been cordial.
Yeah. Cordial.
Cordial.
Specific.
He had his phone with him and he had recorded texts between my boyfriend and my best friend about how they had feelings for each other, wanted to sleep with each other, nudes and months worth of sexting, and how they basically hate us for coming between them.
Not a cunt.
Planning how to find hotels that take cash. I was shocked and didn't want to believe him. He said he just wanted to let me know, but that I didn't need to believe him, but that he was divorcing her.
Fair play.
I went home, but my boyfriend's phone was empty. I called my best friend's husband and he said to look in the recently deleted, and sure enough, I found plenty there. I wanted to cry and scream, but I just called my dad and to come and help me move my stuff. I blocked my boyfriend. My best friend's husband started asking to have lunches more frequently, and it felt like we knew each other. Is going through.
They knew what they were going through, yeah.
Oh. Then we slept together not long after. I do believe it was some kind of weird bonding, but looking back now, I want to believe it was emotions involved that
Trauma
made
bond.
us take that step. I spent the majority of this year trying to convince myself that it feels good to be with him because it felt like some kind of therapy or revenge. But on Valentine's, he bought me the most beautiful roses and a gold bracelet that's exactly my taste, and he made me dinner, and last weekend he said he loved me. I told him no and explained that it's because of what we went through, but he was adamant that he did love me. I don't think I can keep lying to myself any longer. I have never felt happier in my entire life as I have the past year, and when he told me he loved me, I don't think I have ever felt so much for a man. I love him and I want him, and I will tell him this next weekend when we see each other again. I am happy. I am so happy, but now it's sinking in. Next step is this relationship will not go down well, but I feel like I don't really care. I want to be with him and let the world around us burn.
I'm into
Go
it.
on. Yeah.
Listen, it might have started as trauma bonding and revenge, like revenge sex. Do you know what I mean? A little bit. And I'm completely on board. I'm the cheerleader at the end of the bed going, give me a F-U-C-K. Like, I'm into it. But now I feel like it's grown into, maybe they were meant to be together all along.
Maybe.
They've got nothing to feel bad for.
No. So the top comment is, the next step won't go down well. For who exactly? Your trash ex and your trash ex-friend?
That's what I'm saying.
Their feelings are no longer in consideration. They
Nil
lost
and void.
your give a shit privileges when they betrayed you. You're with a man who sees you, cherishes you, and deserves to be happy as much as you do. Go for it and enjoy it for every morsel. And then OP replies with the drama and gossip. I'm afraid exes will use this to justify what they did, saying things like they always knew we had a thing, blah blah.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Who fucking cares?
She says, I know it will not go as smoothly as if we dated completely new people, is what I'm saying. And then someone replied, don't worry about what they think about you. They definitely didn't worry about you before.
She basically, because of how they've come out of this, they are the innocent party, right? But they think if the exes find out, they'll be like, oh, you know, told you that's why we did it, because they were doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let them.
This is definitely a let them situation.
Yeah, let them. Because who gives a fuck?
No.
Not me.
No. Like,
the thing is as well, I think if you know your truth,
you can't help where you find happiness.
That's true.
And that goes for pretty much all situations.
It goes for everybody in the entire world. Sometimes it's
a shit situation sometimes, but if that's where you found happiness and it is at the cost of somebody else, then you still got to go with it. But in that process, you've just got to make sure you're not hurting someone else.
Yeah.
And to do that is to be truthful.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the underline of it all.
Just try not to be an arsehole.
Yeah.
But they've done nothing wrong.
Done nothing wrong.
And I say,
and it's always the people that have done nothing wrong who has the fucking conscience over it.
Sometimes as well, people just want trouble and drama.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what you do or how it comes about, they're going to find that drama.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to love this one. True off my chest. I sucked my own dick. It found me. It popped up on my
course it
screen.
did. Of course it did.
It may seem weird, but I don't know. I've always wondered what it would feel like to get a blowjob.
Of myself.
But I never thought I would have one doing it myself. I was in the shower. I bent down to pick up some shampoo
Oh, you dropped the soap, did he?
and noticed my dick was nearly touching my mouth. And that was enough for my urges to kick in. So I started to, I don't know, it felt nice. And for you who are wondering, it feels like sucking a dick and getting your dick sucked. I couldn't stop. I ended up coming as soon as it touched my mouth. It was salty. I know that sounds crazy, or you may think I'm lying, but it tastes salty. After the blood came back to my brain, I just realised, what the fuck I just did. I don't know if I should ever do it again. Okay.
Oh, he's definitely done it again.
He's doing it right now.
He's definitely done it again. And
I'm
I'm not being
just
funny.
like-
I reckon if most men could do it to themselves, they would.
100%. But how bendy have you got to be? That's a special kind of position. You got to like fold your fucking torso
He's
in
got to have a
half
short body.
and a long dick.
Well,
I'm right?
I would say so.
Yeah, the dick has got to
Because-
be big.
Where you bend generally is at the hip, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. So if you're bending, right, let's try it. If you're bending,
You'd have to have
oh,
a
I don't know. If I had a big enough dick, I reckon I could suck my dick.
See, right now I couldn't because my bottom part of my spine has fused where I fell down the stairs. But
Before you could have
before
sucked
that, I
your own
reckon I
dick.
probably could have had that.
But
real
you
nice
have to
curl.
have a big dick. Because you're only going to go so far, so your dick has to come out far enough in order to be able to suck it.
I mean, how far down the shaft did he go? Was this a full?
Well, it can't be. It can only be a tip job.
And hand.
Tip and hand. Fair play. Been there.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
I can't see it.
Oh well, fair play, mate. It's a bit
Ah,
cringy. It is a bit cringy.
I mean, it's not my
but-
thing. Would us women lick our vaggies if we could? I'm going to say I wouldn't.
I don't feel like I would.
I don't feel it because it's not my thing. I've never been like, I wonder what that's like.
No.
And that is the first, because I still can't quite get how he sucked his dick. I can only imagine he's got a massive wong.
Or he's just flexible.
How, babe, that is like bending your spine. And
But-
if he was standing in the shower, that means he would be able to bend up. Saying that, you see those fucking thingy-bobs and then they pop out the other side. I bet they suck their dicks. Where their ass is like forward. But you have to have like a spine. Not my spine, I'm too
Not
old.
mine. I'm crack.
I might ask some of the lads I know. Have you tried to suck your dick?
Like ever in your life?
Do you reckon they... I reckon. Men are gross, aren't they? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
reckon
do.
so, yeah.
I felt as soon as he started describing it as salty, I was like, oh,
Yeah, because we've been there.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I know that too. What do they need? Asparagus? Is it? Some sort of fruit or veg?
What, to make
Pineapple.
it better?
Pineapple. That's it. Pineapple. I've heard like you eat a certain fruit and it makes it taste better. I swear I saw it in Sex and the City. Samantha
Drink more
told us.
water.
It's not water.
Yeah, you need to drink more water as well.
Okay,
It's
top
important.
comment. Impressive. The shower seems a really dangerous place to do that though. I'm going to go through a few comments, yeah? Of all things happening here, I appreciate that what you decided to comment on, they're answering the top one. Hold on. Someone says my first thoughts too.
I mean, my first thought was that's a bit dangerous, isn't it, in the shower?
Third one. Yeah, shower falls are dangerous at any age. Right, okay.
They've all done it.
Next comment. Did you buy yourself dinner first? Well, he would have at least have had to remove a rib. This is what I'm wondering. Like, I can't.
Or he's well hung.
It's giving big schlong. I'm thinking big schlong.
Or it's just.
Oh,
No, there's a picture.
yeah,
Is there a
shot,
picture?
yeah, it's my whole
Look
screen. I forever. It's that bloke. You know that black bloke where everything you just see is massive schlong. Oh, Sarah hates that. Why always that picture? Like, because you love it. I'll forever regret this comment, but I don't really care either. You need more fruit in your diet. Vegetables work too. Somebody said they tried it. I heard this a long time ago from an older guy. That was a gentleman. Things to eat lots of pineapples for your.
If you're a
Pacific
gentleman,
cover.
you will have pineapple before you get.
Someone
any
said
food.
after drinking water.
Also helps.
I just opened the app, bro. I love
And that's
that.
the first story you
Yeah.
come across. You're like, fuck.
I was
what am
about to close the app, but unfortunately I decided to read this. I didn't get that chance. It was my first fucking thing when I opened it. It's 5:56 a.m. where I live. This is the first place of news. This is the first piece of news I'm getting today. I have now taken my first cup of coffee and this fella is already blowing himself. Oh, I love that story. Like I say, I'm going to need to see it. So if someone could send us a video to our email, that would be fantastic. It's just reminding me we've got an email. I'll read it to you after. Okay. Top that, bitch.
No, mine's not. I'm sleeping with my ex-husband for money.
Fair play. Why not?
Nothing. No money could get me back.
What about £1 million
No
per
money
shag?
could get me back.
You're
there.
selfish. You don't think of your friends at all, mate.
Do you remember your birthday cards?
What about?
Do you remember your birthday cards? Yeah.
What about 2 million per shag?
Nothing.
Okay, hold
could
on.
Get me.
Hold on. I'm going up.
Let me read my story.
16 million per fuck.
There's no.
But
price
I'll do it for
that.
16 million per fuck.
Don't know what you're.
No, I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I've just remembered the picture again. Okay.
Yeah, I found out that my husband, still legally married in process of divorce, was sleeping with his co-worker. I asked for a divorce. We had 3 children together under the age of 5 and I have no responsibility to work full time yet.
Okay.
I said responsibility, I meant possibility.
Okay. All responsibility.
Yeah. When we discussed selling the house and custody, I broke down completely and had a mental breakdown. Not only I would not I can't read, have my children with me, but I would share them with the other women that I don't trust. He suggested we get back together, but I refused. But then he paid my bills one day and we slept together. It happened again. Then he suggested I could keep the house and I understood what he meant by that. With the house in my name, the children were better off staying with me, we decided. But he made sure I understood I had to pay for that too. He is not allowed to kiss me and I told him that I felt nothing. That I didn't want this and I am only present in body, but that he is free to use me as he agreed. He leaves me enough money that I don't need to work, but I am still working part-time not to lose my footing in the job market
On his
until
dick.
all my children are school age and I can work full-time. Most of the time I feel fine, but sometimes I want to scream. But then I remember that I have my home and my children, and I can't ask for more until I can stand on both feet. This is a confession to the abyss because I can't exactly seek comfort in my surroundings. I only ever told my girlfriend, and it horrified her with disgust. And disgusted her so much I felt guilty telling her. If this is disgusting here too, then I'm sorry and kick me out, but I need to talk somewhere.
I'm not disgusted. I get her reasoning. It's simply for her children.
This is blackmail.
This is, yeah, it's
It's
abuse. Yeah. But what I'm saying is I understand why she is doing it, why she's allowing it to happen.
I hear that. But this is financial abuse as well as physical
I just don't know
abuse,
why he wants to
But yet
fuck her so
he's-
bad. Because when he was with her, he wanted to fuck someone else.
which he potentially is still doing.
I don't really, unless she's like the best fuck ever. I'm confused by this whole story. But I'm not judging her because I understand why she's doing it. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I understand her reasoning, her children.
I hear it. I
Yeah.
do hear it, and
Yeah.
I see it. But this does not need to be happening,
It doesn't.
because legally, as their father, he should be paying something.
I just don't
towards them
know.
and keeping a roof over their
I
head.
feel like he's got some sort of lawyer job or something. There's something else that he's holding over her, enabling this to happen. I don't know. I feel like we haven't got the full picture. Because you wouldn't just be like, yeah, let's have sex and you can keep the house. I'm not, it's weird. But you have to pay for it. Well, how long does she have to pay for it? Are there any updates or anything like that?
I haven't got no updates as of what I can see, and it doesn't look like she's responded to
Anyone.
anybody. But from what? Oh, hang on. What situation you were in, what a sacrifice you were making, what a responsibility you shoulder, and for him to propose this arrangement, there's a special place for that. Maybe the discuss is in your situation, not in you. And then OP says, I don't think my girlfriend was disgusted by me, but by the situation. I felt guilty for burdening her with the knowledge, but when I told her I was mentally unwell and I had to tell someone. But everybody is literally, the only disgusting is your ex. You are in survival mode.
That's what's happening.
A lot of these people are saying contact lawyers.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Yeah.
Like, he is terrified of you going to the courts and demanding child support and alimony. Everybody's literally like, get out of this. This is not okay.
It's not okay. You are right. This is abuse. This is sexual and financial abuse.
Yes.
She's essentially an escort because she's getting paid.
No.
Well, she is.
No.
I'm not saying she is. That's
No.
how he is using her.
That's not what she is in this. This is abuse. This is, give me sex and I'll pay the bills and you can keep the
Yeah.
house and the kids can live with you.
I'm
You don't give me that.
So he's
Then you're fucked.
He's like a pure narcissist.
Yes, this is abuse. This isn't her going,
I tell you
hey,
what, this
sexy man,
reminds
do
me
you
of.
want?
You've never watched The Real Housewives, have you?
I've watched a couple of bits,
I
but
don't
it's all
know.
a bit cuckoo, isn't it?
It might be Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It might not be. I can't. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this bird, she's dating this bloke, and he always seems a bit off. Yeah, like you see him on camera, he seems a bit off. Blah blah blah. Anyway, long story short, turns out he was beating the shit out of her and all sorts, threatening her, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. Anyway, she finally, one of the girls on the show just fucking splits it all out on camera. like everything that she's been telling them on the QT, yeah, it all comes out. Bloke fucking hung himself because he was so controlling, manipulative, abusive that when it all come out, the loss of power was obviously too much to bear, and he hung himself. She's still fucked up to this day, man. Like, it's well sad. But you could see, like, you knew something was fucking weird, but when it all come out, it wasn't shocking. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that story's really sad. I feel like you should have chosen a dick sucker.
She is a dick sucker. She's whatever he wants her to be.
Okay, I'm going to lighten the mood.
Go on.
I come when I overstimulate my abs. Personal story. When I go to the gym, I can't hit abs. I always train them at home. That's because once at the gym, after 2 times 40 crunches, I came. I'm not even kidding. When I do abs, I come. I can't do anything about it. At first, I started doing abs every day at home just to feel the scenario. But now I can't train anymore, even at home, because I don't want to come every fucking time. It is just me. Thanks, guys. I thought I was the only one out there, so I've read the update. I might hit some planks just to make me feel better. Go on. What do you think of that?
Like, is that normal?
Oh,
Because it kind of sounds weird.
it sounds weird to me because exercise only makes me feel pain.
And sweaty.
But you are releasing endorphins
Yeah.
into your brain.
Yeah.
Or maybe
So if he goes on a roller coaster and enjoys it too much, he's just gonna
ejaculate.
No, that's not okay.
I don't
Control that.
Okay, so
Control
I
that.
can't control it. That's why he's come to Reddit.
Because that's the safe place to come, not your doctor.
Top comment. Learn something new today. Might have to start working out. Me too. I'm going to go do some crunches at home. Yeah, this is what I call a real intensive situation. It's called coregasm.
No.
And it happens often when exercising the stomach, because when the muscles get too hard, other muscles lower in the abdomen take over. It happened to me during hanging leg raises. Yeah, expressly lower abs. I think that if I tried series of leg raises till failure, I'd die of dehydration. It's a thing. Can it happen to both women and men?
Oh, so asking for a friend.
That's me. I wrote that comment. I'm a dude and never came from it, but it feels really good when I do abs. How interesting. Now we know why people are walking around with 8-packs. That's interesting, isn't it? I didn't think that would connect.
I've never heard of it, ever.
Oh, some bloke went, I'm a guy, I lift, I don't know what the fuck you two are talking about. Maybe it's only certain people. Maybe you have to be sensitive. Oh, a woman here.
Uh-oh.
I suffer from occasional sleep orgasms. I'm a woman, so it isn't
That's
a
what a wet
huge
dream is, isn't it?
mess. It was essentially a naughty dream, isn't it? Or inconvenience to me, but it does suck. It's annoying and interrupts my sleep. I've had people jokingly suggest they wish that they had my problem, and it's super fucking annoying. I kind of relate to your pain. It's not the same, is it? At all. You're asleep, he's at the gym. Fucking women, mate. Okay.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Oh God.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's weird. I think that's weird. I'm really sorry. I've never heard of it.
It must be a thing if it's happening to more than one person. I mean, that person explained it. It's the lower abs tensing. I don't know, maybe pushing blood flow down there? Maybe? What do you reckon? I need a hairband.
There are 10 ton on there.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's
I
like a
mean-
blood flow thing?
Maybe.
I'm wondering if it's the
But
muscles tensing near the prostate. Do you know what I mean? If you're working here and then your prostate's there and it's pushing, maybe that's what's happening. Like where, because obviously the muscle is getting big and it's bulging. Maybe it starts to push on the prostate. This is just a guess.
sounds like they're blowing out their arse a little bit, and that might, you're not sort of,
Maybe because that's where they're.
yeah, maybe you need to be like breathing properly so that you're not like pushing in areas that you shouldn't
Shall I
be.
Google it quickly before we move on?
What are you going to Google?
Orgasm. When working abs. Lower abs. Okay. An orgasm while exercising the lower abdomen is known as a corgasm. Exercising induced orgasm caused by intense stimulation of the core pelvic floor muscles. So it is the movement. Increased blood flow and pressure to the nerve centre. It is not sexual in nature and is common during exercise, like hanging leg raises. I don't know what they are.
So you'll be hanging from a bar and you'd
Okay.
be lifting your legs up.
Right, crunches and planks. It's a normal thing.
That sounds bizarre.
We-
Is it? Does
We're
it just,
missing out.
does it say like happens to men, or does it happen to men and women? I mean, if it happens to women, like, yeah, I'm messing out. I'm going back to
We're going back to the gym. Does this happen in both men and women?
Asking for a friend.
Fuck that, we're asking for ourselves, huh? Yes. Experiencing orgasm or intense sexual pleasure while working the lower abdomen is a real phenomenon. Well, we know that. Hold on. While more commonly reported by women.
Oh, we ain't done our lower abs properly then.
We weren't doing our lower abs though, were we? We're doing like a routine, legs, this, that, and we barely touched the abs, babe. It was more arse, thighs, and
No, we always worked. It's always this part, whereas the lower part. Never done the lower.
Let's
part.
go back and then. Don't talk to me. Don't talk 5 seconds. Wait. I can't. Do it again.
I can't say I've ever experienced it, and now I feel sad that I've missed out on something.
Asexual nature. Corgasms are technically independent of sexual. It is an involuntary thing. It's completely involuntary, so we're not
What?
going to be hard
Why?
on him. We're not going to be hard on him.
Why
Get
is
it?
my body not involuntary having an
Yeah,
orgasm?
what is happening?
It would help.
Right. Women often report feeling this is their lower abdomen, pelvic, or inner thigh is often described as feeling similar to a deep vaginal orgasm rather than a clitorius one. So like a proper orgasm. I am down that gym next week, mate. What is happening?
Nothing to us.
Why have I never
Nothing.
experienced that? I feel like I'm not working hard enough when
You're
I was
not
at the
doing it
gym.
right.
We weren't doing it hard enough.
Right, we'll find out the good exercises for
Well,
lower.
we know hanging leg raises, planks, crunches,
And that's all we will
leg
do.
raises,
That's all we will
Ooh.
do.
and abdominal yoga poses. No wonder so many women like yoga.
Like literally coming out there wet. Right,
Not
moving on.
wet, having an orgasm. I'm into it. Go on.
Sweating out. Right, I'm going. I told the mistress that she got the leftovers and she's not happy about it.
Okay, fair play.
Been married to my husband for 15 years. I have a great life and I love everything about it. He has a great career and and I feel very spoiled. I only have to work with what I love, and it is that I design jewellery, and the profit would never give me the life I'm living. I have not paid bills in years, and I spend my days in the studio working out or having fun. Of course you do. Or having fun with my friends. Our families are very close and we have a big social circle that I love very much. He is great. He cooks and cleans with me and I never feel like I do more than him. He makes my favourite food every Friday, and he would drive at 3 a.m. at night if I was feeling down and wanted a burger or candy. I want to believe that I do the same with him, other than that I cannot drive. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheating on me was a mystery to me. I was in shock for a long while, but I couldn't tell anyone because I didn't want my life to crumble. Then I got used to it. I let go of the love and just kept the friendship and companionship. I want my house, my travels, and my family and friends. Everything I have thanks to him. I got her Hey Girly last month.
Been there, didn't you?
And I didn't even open it. It was on Instagram, but I didn't accept her invitation to speak, so she reached out on TikTok instead, and later I found a request on Facebook Messenger too. Then I don't know how, but she got my number and called me. I answered because I thought it was a buyer, and she cornered me. I froze, and she calmly told me to see what she left on Instagram and TikTok. I hang up in panic. So I opened her Hey Girly text. I couldn't help but be confused. She pretended that she didn't know I existed when I seen all her texts about me. Haven't seen me when I know she has. I didn't read all of it, but I wrote her that I knew about the affair and that she could stop lying, because I knew for a fact that she knew he was married and to whom. She became very hostile very fast and told me if I was better, maybe he blah blah blah. The rest. I told her that she could have my leftovers, the parts of him that I don't want and, according to her, neglected. I told her she could have his body and even his heart. I have the other more important things. I have half of everything else at least, so the leftovers are truly hers. Congrats. She went berserk with insults and I blocked her. I have been crying since. What does people like her want when they contact the partner of their affair? I'm not looking for leave him advice. I love my life, and his love and sex don't matter to me anymore. Anyway, excuse my very bad grammar. I will try to edit it and correct it when I find errors, but I don't really write a lot in English in my life. There we are.
I don't know what you want me to say. So the mistress knew about her, that's her take on the situation, and then got upset that she wasn't more upset.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm grasping here.
Yeah.
But if she wants to stay with him, then I've got no sympathy. I don't care.
I don't think she's looking for sympathy.
No. I don't know what she wants.
I think she just wanted to tell this story.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't get the mistress.
I don't get the mistress, because she clearly did it to hurt her
Yeah.
and
I
not
mean,
for the right reasons.
Why would you message like a hey girly? Oh, by the way, I'm fucking your husband.
Yeah, well, crack on. Or did she try and give her the heads up, and then the wife got nasty, and then the mistress got nasty? You know, it can go sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what, are you planning on breaking up with him, and that's what you're telling her, or has he given her, oh, I can't leave my wife because, and she's like, well, I'm going to make her leave
I
you, so
say,
you'll be with me.
if you're happy with your life, crack on and let him crack on with what he's doing. If you're happy to move forward that way, then yeah, I'm with you.
I think the mistress wants more from him, and he's like,
No.
So she's tried to put, you know,
Her 2 pence piece in.
yeah, you know, she wants to stir the pot a bit.
I don't know
And it
why
hasn't worked
she's
out
like
for her.
desperado to contact her against every single social media that there is. Like, that's ridiculous. Go
So,
on.
first comment is, what does people like her want when they contact the partner of their affair?
That's what I mean.
In this case, my guess would be that she wanted you to find out about the affair, get upset, repeatedly fight with your husband about it, get divorced, and leave him to her.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he had no intention of leaving you for her, so she went behind his back to try to force it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And someone's like, yeah, because she wants all material things OP has, but can't have it until OP divorces him. So that's her tactic, was to drive OP away, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And someone's like, my wife's cousin had a long-term affair with a very wealthy dude who is clear about not leaving his wife. 5 years in, she wanted more and tried to force the issue by calling the wife, and she was not happy with the answer. Basically, she said, I know. You're not the first, and you won't be the last, and you're most likely not the only one at the moment. I like my stuff, and you can't have it.
Fair play.
Yeah. And yeah, there's quite a few of those actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
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 I mean, OP's happy with her life.
As long as you don't bring home any STDs, I say crack on.
It doesn't sound like she's got the sexual...
She should have some fun.
It doesn't sound like she has the sex anymore. It's just when she said she's kept the friendship and she's kept the companionship. It doesn't sound like they're actively...
in an intimate relationship.
You know,
They're
she
like
does
in,
everything...
They're like in the companion part of their marriage.
They're a team.
Yeah. I say crack on.
I mean, if it works for you, why not?
Okay, I'm going to finish us off.
Why shouldn't she be out having a little bit of fun too?
Yeah, like, you do you. Okay, it's another cheating one. My husband, who cheated on me, wants a divorce and says he doesn't want to live his life on high alert anymore. I feel abandoned and devastated.
Okay.
This is a vent.
Okay.
I'm going to try to write this without making it sound polished, because honestly it's the last thing. I know my usual flair says no advice, but I am open to it. 4 years ago, my husband slept with a co-worker after a work holiday party. Before that, he went, sorry, it's the way she's put it. He told me that he calls it an emotional affair.
Okay.
Though he swears, you right?
Yeah.
Though he swears he didn't see it that way at the time. They were venting to each other, staying late. He apparently felt disconnected, and instead of telling me directly, he found comfort somewhere else. They got drunk and it crossed the line. He told me the next morning. He didn't hide it or try to deny anything. He came and sat in the kitchen at the table and told me. I remember the night. It is burned into my brain. He did everything right after that. Cut contact immediately, told HR, therapy for himself, couple therapy for us, access to his phone, location sharing. I decided to stay. The first 2 years were awful. I talked about it constantly. It would just come out of me. We'd be driving and I'd suddenly ask, "Did you think about me at all that night?" Or I'd pick a fight because he didn't respond to a text fast enough. I'd get anxious because he'd mention a female co-worker and my stomach would just drop. The affair happened during the holidays, so this whole season is still hard. I can't truly or fully relax from November through to January. It's like my body knows the score. There were a couple of Christmases that I have ruined because I ended up crying in the bathroom because I can't stop picturing that stupid party. We've had good stretches too, and sometimes I think we'll be okay, and then I get triggered again from random things. Lately, he's been difficult. He just sounds so tired. I've worked hard on managing my triggers, and they are less frequent, but they never really go away. Sometimes when I start spiraling, he'll say, "I know you're triggered, but I just don't want to have this conversation right now. We can talk about this later." He says he doesn't want every calm or happy moment to get dragged back to the affair. He says he's trying to make new and more memories with me, and it feels like I cannot focus on the present enough for it to matter. A few weeks ago it blew up. I was in a mood where everything he did was irritating me. He finally broke down crying and said maybe we should just separate. He said he can't live the rest of his life in high alert mode, that even though it is all his fault, he didn't realise what it would actually feel like to carry it forever. He thought that he could. He says that he can't. He said he doesn't want the rest of his life to be defined by the worst thing that he has ever done, that he knows he would never do it again, that he doesn't want to feel guilty for the rest of his existence. He also told me something I didn't know how it impacted him. A few months ago, he had had a health scare at work. They thought that he might be having a stroke. He was alone and couldn't check his phone for a while. He ended up being fine, but when he finally got to his phone, he saw a bunch of anxious messages from me. I didn't know what was happening with him. I obviously knew later on when he told me. I was just having a bad trigger day and blowing up his phone because he wasn't responding and I was spiraling. He said the moment did something to him after thinking that he might die. Seeing a wall of fear, suppressing felt unbearable. He thought, this is not how I want to live. He brought up how last year he got a big promotion, and the same day I was triggered and upset about something unrelated but a joint. He said he felt like he couldn't even celebrate because he didn't want to seem intrusive or insensitive. He said he feels like he can't fully enjoy his wins without wondering if it will hurt me. He said life feels short now. This health scare has changed him, that he wants to forgive himself and move forward, and he doesn't think he can do it while we are married. He says that it's not my fault, but being with me feels like he's going to be pulled into the lowest point of his life at any given moment, and that he started to associate negative emotions with me, and it's not fair to me. And I just felt like the floor dropping out from underneath me. I feel abandoned again. I feel ashamed because I know I haven't made it 100% easy, but do I never have triggers again? I don't know how. I know I can't snap out of this and make myself unsuspicious, but I didn't choose for this affair to become a permanent part of my brain. I hate that I feel unsafe many times, and the holidays are ruined a little each time. I begged him to reconsider. He isn't listening to me. I keep chasing him, but this makes him furious. All I know is I feel abandoned all over again, twice now actually, once from the actual cheating and now for him giving up on me. Okay, I want to see if we've got the same opinion here.
kind of on his side.
Me too, bruv. Massively on his side. Which is
at one
so
point,
weird.
I was going to be like, he's already cheating again. But as you carried on, I was like, do you know what?
Same.
If they've done counselling, and he's done counselling, and maybe she needs to do her own counselling,
I don't think that's going to
I
help.
feel like she's not okay. She's done with him, but she's continuing this because she thinks
It's like
she
self-punishment
should
at
be
this
doing
point.
it for some reason. She's done.
She's never going to forgive him.
No, she's done.
And that's actually okay. It's okay, and it's not fair to say you will. And then we personally know someone, don't we, who has been in the same situation, and every single time something happens, it's brought up.
Mm.
And it's not my place to say they're right or they're wrong, but they're wrong because you made a decision to move forward. Actually move forward. I'm not saying that's going to be easy. I'm not. Do you know what I mean? And my advice is always leave them. Do you know what I
But they're
mean?
doing the right things. It's obviously American because they're going to therapy and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Our Brits don't do any of that shit.
But
I just feel so
they've all
sorry
got their
for
own-
him. He
I
can't.
really do feel for him.
I feel because every day is a Lego. Every day is I'm stepping on eggshells here. Every single day is what is it now?
It sounds like he's done.
He thought he
all
was having a
the
stroke.
right things.
Which he could have possibly had a stroke unless they took him to hospital and made sure that he wasn't. And he couldn't even recover from that before he had to reassure her that he wasn't then sleeping with someone else. Listen,
That's
a lot of people have emotional affairs.
I mean, at that point, I think you would be like, for fuck's sake, I'm pretty sure I nearly died today.
yeah. It can't always be about
be
you.
about me for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thing is, a lot of people, at work and what you got your work husband, work wife, like that's totally cool. Like I'm fine with that. We get on with people.
There's getting on with people.
Yeah, that's totally fine. He even owned that and went, you know what? I didn't see it, but now I look at it. This is where I started to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's hands
I
up.
feel like he's hands up from
The get-go. Literally
day
slept
dot.
with her, came home and went,
I
I fucked up massively and you've got every right to leave me, divorce me. She went, no, you know what? We're going to give this a go.
Yeah, let's
and I'm
get
going to
through
give
this.
I'm going to give her a year. I'm going to stretch that out to 1 year and 3 months to throw it in occasionally. And then you're done, mate. I mean, even before, that's super generous of me because I'm going to say 6 months to get yourself in therapy, to
me,
work through it and make a decision.
I think you've got to do those things to get through it.
Yeah.
And if there's the odd thing that, the work party's coming up and you think, oh, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a year later.
Yeah. He even went to HR though, remember?
Yeah, he told everybody.
Yeah.
He told everybody.
He's like, I'm the biggest
I
cunt.
fucked up.
Right, yeah.
I would understand those things for
Yeah.
her. Every year it's a bit like, oh, it comes
But
again.
not to ruin the whole of Christmas,
but not
mate.
the whole of fucking
and
Christmas.
New Year's. Like, move on, mate.
Or all the other fucking holidays, Easter.
Can you
and-
imagine us? We'd be
No.
like, are you still talking about that?
But
Move
also,
on.
he's had a promotion. Why aren't we happy about that?
I'm happy for him.
Why aren't we happy about that?
I'm rooting for this man to leave that woman. That's where I'm at.
I think
And
someone-
she's done that.
She should have done it.
She should have
But
done
for
it.
whatever reason, she's stuck in it.
Maybe
She's scared.
of course she's scared.
maybe
Of course you can
There's
relate
lots
to
of
that.
lots
It's
of reasons why
scary.
she's not leaving this relationship that she's not happy in. He sounds like he's trying to fix it, but she is now not happy.
I don't think
So she's not gonna
I don't think he slept with her because he loved her or essentially had feeling. It might have been a bit of lust. That's what I reckon this was. I reckon it was lust. They got pissed. He lost himself in the moment they had sex. He got up and went, what the fuck have I done? Told everybody and was like, this is what I've done. I want to move forward if you do that. She should have tried it, worked out. That was never going to happen for her because everything is brought up. Imagine driving down the road. We're going
stuff.
Disney World and then I'm like, Did you think of me at all that night? It's just fucking
I'd be like, what
rad.
night?
Yeah, what night?
I'm trying to move on with my life. What line?
Yeah,
What, which,
and he's
I think,
right.
what?
He's never going to be able to move forward with
No.
her, unfortunately.
No. But by him leaving, she's going to use this against him.
Of
also.
course.
So actually, the right thing is that she, for herself and her own sanity, should have gone, do you know what? I need time away.
Yeah.
Because I'm punishing myself,
Thing
I'm
is as
punishing
well,
you. It's not...
When you've
This is
been with
not
someone
okay.
so long, you don't even know who you are anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
mould and that sort of thing. And I think she's frightened to find out who she really is without him. But it's time. There is a top comment. It's not quite a paragraph, but it's quite there. But people are like, amazing advice. So I'm going to read it and see if it's similar to what we're saying.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because we're amazing. This is really solid advice. Oh, hold on. No, that's not the one. Right. You have given both of you enough time and effort to recover. You are not going to get over this. Let him go and build your life without him. No matter how long the marriage, you both will be better off divorced. Get individual therapy and explore why, despite being so triggered by him and his actions, you are begging him to stay. If you don't trust him and need to monitor him, you need his reassurance all the time. How do you see a healthy relationship? You will most definitely find there are things in you that you need to heal, and that nothing he does will ever heal you. Choose yourself and let him go.
Absolutely.
And that's literally what we're saying, because it's not like, if this was new, I'd be like, you know what?
You've got the rest of your life in front of you, just go.
No. If this was new, because the thing is, babe, it's not, he did not have a prolonged affair. He fucked up and he admitted it, and she chose to say. If we were a few months down the line and you'd written this story, I would be more inclined to be like, you know what, try individual therapy.
Sorry, I get what you mean.
And
I thought you meant like a new relationship.
No,
Not like a
no. Oh God, no. But you know, like, try therapy. Try and work out what's going on with you in order to move forward. Because you said you want to move forward, but you're not indicating.
You're not letting this happen.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, I know someone like that, and I just don't see it going long term if you cannot.
It's just poison.
It is poison, and it's not fair.
And that poison will trickle out.
Yeah.
Did they have children?
She never mentioned children.
But it would. It's going to trickle out into people that are constantly around you.
Yeah.
They're going to...
People then get involved in it, and that's what I mean. It's like you chose to stay with him, and you are being completely unfair to him at this point.
Yeah,
that's how
really
I feel. I feel sorry for him, the one that fucked up, because of the way you're behaving.
Yeah.
But
you're entitled to be mad. You're entitled to...
But not now. Not still now.
But he's done all the right things since.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only you that's not
moving on,
allowing any positive actions to come forth. And
your life is moving forward, but you're still 2018. He's in 2026. That's what it feels like here. He's
you're playing that same record over and over.
Look at these achievements, look at what we're accomplishing with our lives, look at this, look at that, and you're like, did you think of me at all that night? And it's like, that was in 2018, mate. Moving on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you've already asked me that question 25,000 times.
Exactly. I can no longer answer the question. I mean, you will, if nothing else, say he didn't say this, right? Say he said, you know what, let's stay together. He'd be looking for someone else to have an affair with by now. And I can't blame him. Because he's like, she's never going to, I need someone that understands me. I need something, you know what I mean? And this is the vicious cycle. What would you do then? Stay with him and talk about that for the next... it's the first time I've ever been so passionately on someone else's side, and I think it's because of the way he behaved.
The cheater's side.
Yeah, and I think it's because of the
Yeah.
way he behaved about the situation. He put his hands up and went, I fucked up.
It's that, but it's also she chose to forgive.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's very apparent you cannot.
Yeah.
You can't let this go. So it is now time to let it go.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's sad, but you already have. You just don't realise it yet.
Yeah, there's just too much resentment there.
Yeah, you're stuck where you were all those years ago. You haven't moved forward at all. He's desperately trying to
You
pull
need a
you
divorce,
forward.
you need to dye your hair, and you need to go and start something fresh.
Yeah. For yourself. You need to find out who you are.
And if you
without
haven't
him.
got kids, if this is a case of you don't have kids,
Even
you've got
better.
so much to look forward to.
Yeah. Even better.
Yeah.
Right. Right, guys.
Like, follow, subscribe. Happy 100th episode to us.
Yeah, listen. And do write in about sucking your own knob. We're interested in the mechanics of that all.
Mm.
Yeah.
How many ribs did you remove?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my body. I've got to pee. Of course you do. Every time.
Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think